Thompson. I see them as a tandem. Their play last year gives you pause to say, this is a special offensive backcourt.
Hibbert's looking to do damage in the paint. Stolen by Thompson. The Lakers coming off a loss in their previous game against Phoenix. Jeff, their offense struggled all game long, but it was against one of the best defensive units in the league.
They got shut down completely. The defense absolutely dominated. Their disposition defensively was greater than their offensive disposition coming at them. They had the disposition to dominate, and on the other side of the ball, the offense was meek and mild at best. And when you get that discrepancy in attitude, the defense will always win. When you're playing against a great defensive team, you better match their mental toughness.
2 points. The assist from number 30.
Jeff, Klay Thompson had that magical game last year when he had an NBA record 37 points in a single quarter. Remember, he beat the record set by George Gervin and Carmelo Anthony. That was a special night.
It was incredible to watch. When you look back at the 9 3-point shots that he got, there was only one lucky bounce. I mean, he was so pure in that quarter. I wish I was there to enjoy it with the Oracle crowd.
He shoots, and a nice finish at the basket.
You need guys who can make shots under duress and pressure. That was a well-defended possession, but that man stuck it even against the best defense.
Puts it up from downtown. Andre Iguodala with a perfect pass. He scored 16 points in their previous game against the Charlotte Hornets. The screen is set. To the rim, it's blocked. They don't beat the clock. 24-second violation. Hibbert shot off target.
Tremendous job making it difficult to get to the basket.
And it looked like some substitutions going to be made now for the team.
For the Los Angeles Lakers, number 2.
Jeff, remember we were talking about Klay Thompson's 37 points in the single quarter. Imagine if there was a three-point line when George Gervin was playing. Oh, and he throws it down.
4-2.
You always talk about sacrifice, vital for team success. Andre Iguodala was typical of that last year for Golden State. What a pleasure to watch him perform so well on the biggest stage and get his first championship.
It was, and his sacrifice, and Steve Kerr has said this over and over again, Iguodala's sacrifice was the first step on them becoming this championship caliber team. I'm very happy for Iguodala.
Hunter draws the double. Iguodala against world peace. There's the perfect pick. Curry from downtown, plenty of room. Curry's jumper for 3 won't go. It's good. The Warriors up by 3.
Good offense, good execution. They just missed a wide open shot.
Plenty of contact. Offensive foul called against Bryant.
Kobe Bryant.
And we have a substitution here.
Into the game for the Lakers, number 0, Nick Young.
This season, a huge season for Draymond Green. He was so versatile last year, now has the big contract. Perhaps feels a little pressure that he's got to perform this year.
Money Green is my new nickname for him, Mike, but he deserved it. He earned it. His play, his versatility, his competitive juice had such a huge impact on the Warriors winning. And I don't think there has to be anything to change for his formula of success. He should not feel more pressure to score, just continue to do his job and do it at a very, very high level.
Puts it up from three-point land. The Lakers with the offensive rebound for another possession. That's good.
4-2.
Half a minute to go here in the first. A three-point game. Nice move into the paint. Double team, still count it. Plus the foul. And it's on to the free throw line. One shot to complete the three-point play.
That's big-time play right there. Finishing the shot through the contact, and now goes to the free throw line.
Young against Barbosa. Shoots it for two. The Lakers with the offensive rebound for a new 24.
4-2.
At the buzzer. And that'll do it for the first quarter. The Lakers down by 4. Neither team able to get much of a control here in the opening period. Some interesting things going on.
Yeah, no separation between the teams right now. Some good plays, some inconsistent plays, but what you see is a great competitive spirit by both sides.
And Andrew Bogut with a nice play.
You want to keep attacking the basket and get layups around the rim. That's how you score consistently.
From downtown. Bang. Los Angeles is 1 for 2 from three-point territory.
Nice follow through on that shot. Gets the three to drop.
Just on the way to the rim. Can't finish.
Don't worry, just work. Keep doing what you're doing.
It's good. And one. He got there late. The foul called against Bogut. And now it's one free throw to finish off a three-point play.
Terrific concentration to finish the shot and now shoot a free throw.
Read the play perfectly for the steal. Here's the screen. Here's the Euro step. Oh, that's a beauty. Hits for two. Los Angeles is shooting 69% from the field tonight.
Look, you can't give up layups like that. You got to protect the basket and the paint at all costs.
From beyond the arc. Thompson's three-pointer off the mark. Puts it up. Oh, he got hit, and they call it. Draws the foul called against Barbosa. And Julius Randle will go to the line. He's shooting 75% from the line this season. And he hits the first free throw.
To the line for two.
Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2.
Golden State.
He goes baseline. Lets it go. Knocks it down. A two-pointer. Andrew Bogut's 2 for 2 from the field. Young fires.
And the run continues, Jeff. Boy, it's getting uncomfortable. Why haven't they called timeout?
They need a TO, Mike. They need a timeout right now. They can't allow it to continue to go on and let the momentum continue to swing. It's just too much right here. Timeout.
That three-pointer won't go.
Should they keep shooting the three-point shot? Absolutely. This is what they built their team on. Three-point shooting. Just because they're struggling in this game doesn't mean they should abandon their game plan.
Back over the line. That's a backcourt violation. Here's a look at some of the scores from around the league right now. And Byron Scott making the substitution, changing his power forwards. Gets to the rim. It's good. A two-pointer.
You're not going to see a better possession in the NBA from both sides of the ball. Good defense, good offense, one out that time.
Fires from downtown. Oh, nice rebound by Bogut. He's averaging 9 boards per game this season. Thompson fires from downtown all alone. Lets it go. Able to put it in. Kobe Bryant's 2 for 2 from the field. Curry brings it across. Jeff, remember when our buddy Mark was coaching the Warriors and he called Curry and Thompson the greatest shooting backcourt in the history of the game? We mocked them back then, but he might be right.
Yeah, I said, there goes that fool talking again. But hey, the fool was right. The Splash Brothers are the absolute best shooting backcourt of all time. Mark Jackson got it right.
Subbing in for Golden State.
Hibbert's working hard, trying to back down his opponent. Hibbert for 2, lets it go. Timeout call here late in the first half.
I really disagree with the timeout management by this coaching staff. They allowed their lead to totally evaporate, and now they're behind, and now they call the timeout. They should have done that when they were ahead.
We're watching Curry put on another show in this game. How proud do you think his dad is, Dell, watching the way this kid plays every night?
Well, it's just got to be, awesome to watch, because this was a lightly recruited player. This was not expected, and to see his growth and his persistence to get to where he's at, I think that's where the real pride comes into play.
LA's leading Golden State by a score of 31-25. Curry against Bryant. Oh, excellent screen. On the reverse, nails it. And Andre Iguodala with 6 points.
Hey, you can only control what you can control. The defense there was great. It was just a better shot.
For 3, the wide open shot. Iguodala the rebound. Iguodala moves into the front court. Knocks down the shot.
That's solid basketball right there. Creating an open 2-point shot and knocking it home.
And Golden State's called for the foul. Their 3rd team foul. And it's back to the free throw line for 2 more free throws. And he connects on the first free throw. And he makes them both. Bogan for 2. Draymond Green with a nice dish.
The assist from number 23.
It'll count if it goes. And the first half comes to an end. Los Angeles up by 2. Time now to check in with Jalen Rose.
It's time for the Rose Report at halftime, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
Welcome back to the Staples Center for the second half. Along with me is Jeff Van Gundy, Mike Breen on hand. Los Angeles is up by a narrow margin as we start the 3rd quarter, Jeff. They just got to keep doing what they did in the first half.
Why did you steal my line, Mike? That's what I just told you off air. I just said that. That's exactly what they've got to continue to do. Do what they're doing, continue to work the game, and they will be rewarded. Gee.
Curry jump shot. Hits the 3. He's 1 for 2 from beyond the arc.
Made the most of his opportunity, and he knocked it in. 3 ball.
Puts it up. It's good. 1-point lead for the Lakers. Curry from downtown lets it go again. knocks down the three-pointer. And Stephen Curry with 8 points here in the third.
Nothing prettier than the spot up